What's up, guys? Let's talk about roll-off and high cutting. So it's always a good idea, and the reason is there's low frequency material and high frequency material that could affect your mastering, compression, or maximizing later down the road, and it's kind of sort of unimportant material, and you should really be rolling it off. So we're going to be taking a look at that. We're going to have our post EQ, and we're going to bump up the resolution to maximum, the analyzer resolution. Right, so we have that. Bump that up. Right, so you want to have a point in time there and a point in time here. That automatically does that. That is cool. Yeah, we'll start with the high end. So you want to set this to 48 dB per octave, and you can even solo it at the cutoff point. Right, so you're working in an area between 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz, so that's 20K. So what I kind of like to do is roll off, that high end that could cause pain, and you get that from like white noise filter sweeps and stuff like that. If you can hear that, I sort of can. It's generally a good idea to kind of do that just to kind of even it out, and it is cut. And yeah, it's good for safety for when you convert to MP3 or you upload to SoundCloud, whatever. So the same can be done for the low end. So we're going to be doing a high cut. A low cut. Excuse me. Where I did the high cut, and we're going to set that to 48 dBs per octave. And you'll notice that this EQ goes way down to 10K, which is something that you can't hear. And a lot of speakers can't reproduce. Typically, you'd want it to roll off at around 30 hertz, around there. Right, and you have this kind of guy here. You can see it kind of going, but once you go down here, nothing's going on. All right, so that will accumulate, and it might cause your compressor to do some wacky stuff, and it's just good for safety, and because you never know, especially vintage warmer, it does some kind of weird stuff to the high and low end, and yeah, that's pretty much it. 30 hertz roll off and a high cut to taste. Generally, this is kind of unimportant, but a lot of high end could really kind of affect things down the road. Right, and yeah, that looks like a cool track. And we've really kind of cleaned it up. Anyway, that's it. Not much to it. It's always highly recommended to cut and roll off. And yeah, hope you learned stuff, and take care.